Greetings, friends!
Hello, happy travelers!
Welcome back to Beaches Turks and Caicos. This is day number 5, our last day here at the resort. But it is still going to be a fun day as always. Let's go ahead and get it started. Final day here at Beaches Turks and Caicos. It begins
right now!
My line.
Since we didn't make it for breakfast once this entire trip, I figured I would at least show you the paper that has all the dining options and let you know what your options are for breakfast. You can go to Barefoot by the Sea. See, there's the times for all the dining. You can also go to Cafe de Paris to get some pastries. You can go to Giuseppe's. Mario's is also open for breakfast, as is Schooner's as well. And then you have Reflections and Bayside, which are like buffet style that you can get for breakfast. Sky is open for breakfast, as well as Neptune's. Oh, and this is actually like a cool little like bar graph thing they have going on here on the back. It shows like when things are blocked out and when they're opened. Like for example, like Reflections aren't open on Fridays for dinner, and Schooner's isn't open on Wednesdays for breakfast. So pretty helpful. And apparently Mario's like don't even ask for lunch, because you're not going to get it. And while I'm at it, while I'm showing you paperwork, here's just like an idea of what the like funtivities for the whole week are in terms of like entertainment. See? Sesame Street Parade, now on Fridays. Remember this, don't get skunked like us 2 times in a row. But that's okay. I actually am excited for this one tonight, the Poolside Fantasy Show, because I don't remember that from last time, and it sounds kind of cool. So maybe we'll check that out tonight. And all that information and more, like a map and like concierge information, that was in our pack when we checked in. Probably should have showed you that on day 1, but better late than never. If you're ever playing hide and go seek in the Key West Village, I found the perfect random hiding spot. See?
You were hidden so well. It's like here, nothing.
Look, no Chelsy? Chelsy.
Wow.
No Chelsy. Chelsy!
The weather today best described as finicky. It's been on again, off again, raining, strong winds today. The waves apparently at breakfast this morning, Mom and Dad told us, were just crashing up onto the beach. You could see the huge waves out there at the breakers. Looks like 6-7 foot swells out there.
It was just sprinkling a couple minutes ago, and now it's sunny again.
Yeah.
So our plan for today, as mentioned on previous day, was to do the free snorkel tour that the resort offers. I don't know if they're still going to do it because the weather and the water's a little rough, but we're going to go check and find out. But we'll see. Weather happens no matter where you are.
It's true. Before we go check though, why don't we grab some grub down at the base. So Bayside is open air. Even though this part is covered, when you come out here, there's still a little bit of cover there. Certain tables are not covered, but it's completely open air with the view out to the ocean. There's beautiful blue and green waters, even on a cloudy day like this. Just to get an idea of what they have for lunch, I'm not gonna open all these up, but they have butter vegetables, stir-fried chicken, escovitch fish, roast pork with a brandy sauce, candied sweet potato, vegetable rice. Over here is a hot dog station. See, they got the buns out there, hot dogs inside. We have some fruit and cold cut and cheese plates. Got some hard-boiled eggs over there. Here's a dessert station. Fruit tarts, banana cream cake, marble cheesecake, Peri Brie with nuts, German chocolate cake, raspberry delight, key lime pie, chocolate cake, white chocolate sinful, and chocolate chip cookies. So I'll probably grab a handful of those to go back to the room. Also some bread pudding here. Then we have a salad station, so there's a Greek salad there. Got some shrimp right here. Looks like some banana pepper mix or something like that. And then some different toppings, tomatoes, carrots, cheese, olives kind of stuff. Different salad dressings, a balsamic, Caesar, Thousand Island Ranch, and just olive oil, croutons, and crackers. Some lettuce choices here, watermelon, different kinds of fruits available, and some bread and butter.
So I would say it took us about 20 minutes to eat. In that time, sun, little sprinkle, sun, major sprinkle, back to sun.
who knows what's gonna happen.
Finicky was the right word for today. I will say though, for the weather to be so finicky and those clouds to be that dark, it's pretty impressive that the water is still that color. That just shows how good it is here. This is a fun weather monitor for the island. I mean, the coconut's not moving that much, so I mean, we're still doing all right. Here's the main test, and the real question though about the weather. Is the snorkeling available for today? We're here at the dive shop. No?
No boats going out today.
No boats going out today.
What can you do?
Too bad.
Good news though, for most locations, sandals or beaches, that would be a huge bummer because that's a big thing of having that daily snorkeling excursion or scuba diving if you're certified included with your stay. But they have straight up told us that walking down the beach where we went yesterday and going and snorkeling there is better than where they take you on the boat.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about scuba diving because that can be a bit different, but at least for snorkeling, they said, no, just go down there, it's better.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously we wanted to put that to the test for you,
Right.
but
Can't do it.
we can't do it. Can't do it. Doesn't matter if we're Oscar or Abby or anybody.
Scram is what they say.
I was very curious though of where the snorkeling spot was going to be, because we didn't do it last time, the boat excursion. So I was curious of where in the area it would be. I guess we'll have to find out next time.
Something quick to important to point out though, no one called us or anything to say like, hey, your tour is canceled.
Yeah.
We just came and asked on our own. We had an inkling, and so we wanted to confirm that. But yeah, don't expect to get an update that, hey, you're not gonna go today until you come down yourself and they say, hey, we're not gonna go today. So just keep that in mind.
I will say though, being in a concierge room, we probably could have called the concierge desk and asked.
And they would have checked for us.
And found out that way, but we were already out eating and stuff, so we just came by the dive shop. But once again, your options. But just to give you some information about the free snorkeling excursion, you can sign up for it here at the dive shop, which is between the Italian village and the seaside village. And of course you can have your butler reserve it for you, or your concierge team reserve it for you if you are staying in those kinds of rooms. And of course with your snorkeling excursion, they will provide masks, snorkels, and fins, and a life vest for you to use. Now you can bring your own snorkeling equipment with you to the excursion, which is what we always do because we prefer our equipment, but they will provide it for you if you don't have any. And also, a lot of people have asked us before, can you like use their snorkeling equipment and take it down to our secret snorkeling spot that's off property? And I'm pretty sure the answer to that is no. Like, you can use the snorkeling equipment if you're doing snorkeling with like the beach's staff, like in an excursion, but not if you're snorkeling on your own.
I think that is correct. I think we asked last time, and that makes sense. It helps them monitor and keep up with everything, make sure it's not getting lost, so.
Yeah, so if you want to do snorkeling on your own or go to the secret spot at Alexandria, bring your own gear with you. But if you didn't bring your own gear, you either forgot or there wasn't room in your suitcase, you can purchase some in here in the dive shop. It's about 38 bucks for a mask and a snorkel. That's all yours. In the dive shop, they also have some underwater cameras. I haven't seen those since I was like 12. They have some like long sleeve swim shirts in here with turtles on them. Oh, that's really cute. They also have some swim shoes here. They also have like some buckets and pails and stuff if you wanted to buy. They have like some kid size water shoes.
Oh, some sunnies.
Oh, we got some sunglasses here, more swim shirts, Beaches specifically. They also have like some short sleeve like swim shirts as well if you're not into the long sleeve.
Different styles and materials. Like this one's very soft. This is more of the athletic, scratchy kind of material.
Yeah. And then, oh, it says Turks and Caicos on the sleeve. That's fun. They also have some water bottles in here and a unicorn blow up pool toy.
And another weather update, sun and rain.
You get the best of both worlds.
Are we back in Florida?
You don't have water that looks like that in Florida.
No, you do not.
No. And the last thing I want to mention about the snorkeling excursion, if we were to do it, you're going to meet here at the dive shop that I've been showing, and you are going to leave on this boardwalk, and the boat's gonna park right up here on the dock. Now, I know this is sometimes a concern for some people. This is what it's gonna look like how you step into the boat. So there are some stairs here. There's a little platform, and you're gonna go from the platform and to the boat that would be parked right there. And the people who are operating the boat and stuff are always super nice and helpful, like grabbing
Literally
your
giving you a hand.
literally giving you a hand, helping you on the boat, stabilizing and stuff like that. But on a day like today, that's super windy, super wavy, or crashing in, it's just not safe to get in and out of the boat and ride on the boat. Thus, why we're not on a boat right now.
That's okay. Even with the weather, it's still crazy beautiful.
I know. So yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't show you more about the snorkeling excursion. We were excited to show you that this time, but hopefully the information we did give you helps, and yeah, but nothing we can do. We can't change the weather.
So Chelsy just asked the staff at the dive shop, where do they typically take you when they do the snorkeling, scuba diving excursion? And they said it's literally the reef that's out there, like kind of where the waves break.
Like straight out from the dock.
Sometimes a little to the left, sometimes a little to the right, depends on what the captain wants to do that day, but just straight out, which kind of explains why they say it's just better to walk down and go to the protected reef that's right offshore.
Right. I mean, you never know, different reefs, you might find different things and stuff. And I still want to do the snorkeling excursion next time we go, but you're not going far from the resort.
Yeah.
So it's not like
something super exotic.
Yeah, it's not like you're seeing like a whole different area. Like it's straight out that way. So that's kind of good. I feel like I don't miss as much. I don't feel like we missed as much now, so that's good. I found my new favorite flower on the resort. I have no idea what it is. It doesn't have the sign, but isn't it pretty?
It looks like a mix of like orchid and a hibiscus or something.
I really love it.
Beautiful color.
I love the colors. I love that it's tiny. It's very cute. Yeah, methinks today is going to be a relax inside the room kind of day. So since it rained so much, everything that we had on the balcony, our bathing suits, our snorkel gear, got completely soaked. But luckily, this room has a washer and dryer. So everything can get dry, which is super nice because it's not fun taking wet stuff on a suitcase when you get on a plane tomorrow. It is several hours later, came up to the viewing deck here at Key West. And what's the old saying? You can't have sunshine without a little bit of rain. Or in this case, you can't have a beautiful sunset without a little bit of rain. Look at that. The day's winding down, so is the weather. I think we're gonna have a pretty sunset ahead of us.
Heading into the French Village to check out tonight's Sesame Street show. Let's see what's going on at the open air theater. So it looks like a lot of our friends that we saw the other night, Abby Cadabby, Ernie, Cookie, Grover, Bert, Elmo, but hey, Cat was not here the other night.
And our fingers can make noise
What
when
a
we
great
wiggle them
addition.
like this.
Still missing my
Wait,
guy Oscar.
that does not make any noise at all. Did you hear that beat? Makes you leave your seat. Makes you move your feet. That's everybody's song. Woohoo! Makes your fingers snap. And your hands can clap. And your feet can tap. Come on and join along.
On our last day of our last trip here, we just rounded up our favorite food and had kind of like a smorgasbord for the last day. Why not make that a tradition? We're back at Soy. And we already picked up a pizza from Bella Napoli earlier in the day that we've got stored in the fridge for our late night snack later. So we've already got everything on tap. You know we'll be hitting Bobby D's for the dessert action as well. So just round up all the favorites. Most of what we ordered is the same as the other night, but this is something different. What are these?
It's a rice ball that's in the shape of a triangle, and you could get spicy tuna or steamed shrimp or tempura, and I got tempura.
There you go.
Stop number 1 at soy. Check. I don't think I have to tell you what stop number 2 is. Oh no! Is this our last Bobby D treat?
Well, it's open till 6 a.m. and it's only 8 o'clock right now, so...
So, we'll just say see you soon. Not goodbye, but see you soon to Bobby D's. One last check at the old confetti. And it looks like I'm skunked for the trip. But that's okay, because that just means the next time we come, I get double candy. So remember that when we come back.
Heading to the Italian pool now because they're supposed to have some special entertainment tonight. And it's so special that they've set up seating out here next to the pool. They put out a ton of chairs for everyone to look at the pool and watch the show.
You know, this fountain in the Italian village area is based off of the Trevi Fountain.
That's right.
And the first time we came to this resort, we hadn't been to the real Trevi Fountain, but now we have been there on this trip. So, like, to keep in tradition, should I just like fall in that water, stick my head in the fountain?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. We're not even exactly sure what this show is gonna be, but it's pretty cool because it seems like they've cleared the pool out, but not the hot tub. So if you have the foresight, throw on your bathing suit, get in the hot tub, and have a front row view. They have some staging set up here with some artwork. Isn't the one on the right the famous, like, what do you see first picture?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening and welcome to the Italian Village Poolside.
Swim-up bar. I'm in the tower up here on the upper deck. You can access via the staircase. They have the tables and chairs and such. So I'm up here, which is a great view of the pool and the flames and the float out they just did. Now, though, the main performance is taking place on that stage in front of the artwork. So you're kind of on the back side of that. It's not as good of a shot. It's cool, though. People who are staying in the Italian village are just watching this from their balconies. That's pretty neat. I'm gonna guess it would probably be a little difficult to see from back where they have the chairs set up. I think you'd get the overall idea, but not be able to see as much in depth as where I'm at right here. Or even if you were just across the pool right there, all of those chairs are all still set up, so they actually have a great view. That's probably the best spot you could be for this show.
Reaching out and touching me, touching you. Help me sing it. Sweet Caroline, the times never seem so good. Come on, put your hands in there, everybody. Let's go.
said something about hitting an iceberg, and now these two have floated out Jack and Rose style on the door. This one made for two, and now they're gonna have their moment here with Celine. What on earth? I think this is Sandals/Beaches anti-cruise message. Don't go on a cruise ship and end up like Jack. Stay here at Beaches Turks and Caicos, where you're high and dry. What? Wow.
It's not a real trip until Matt juggles something.
I'm auditioning for the show.
I don't think you're gonna beat that Titanic scene, but do your best.
That's true.
Can you sing My Heart Will Go On as you juggle?
See, now you've got me laughing.
Two things I want to mention. One, that show was actually very, very good. It was like an hour long, but it was really like good. Entertainment was very good. Number two, I want to give a shout out to the nicest, coolest young person ever. Owen, if you're watching this, thank you so much for coming up and saying hi. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're having the best time here ever. And you made my night by coming up and chatting with us, so thank you for doing that. Much like Oscar, I have a grouchy face because it's checkout information time. Womp womp. No, I'm not going to be too grouchy because Beaches makes it really, really easy for us. They sent this envelope to our room earlier today. It already has our flight information on there. It tells us what time we need to be out of the room and tells us what time we're going to pick up our free shuttle to the airport. Now our envelope specified our specifics on there, but it does also have the list of information for all the airlines that are leaving tomorrow. And we can find ours on here to Miami. And just to let you know, they do hold to getting you on the shuttle so you can get to the airport 3 hours prior to your flight departing. So just keep in mind that that's when you would be leaving. The resort is 3 hours prior to your flight time. And this is just more information about how things are going to go tomorrow. It lets us know that since we are staying in the Key West Village, we are going to head to the Key West Village Departure Lounge, which is where the shuttle will pick us up from. And at 10 o'clock, we can place our luggage outside of our room and they'll pick that up. So they can take care of your luggage for you and make departure super easy.
And with that said, our time at Beaches Turks and Caicos, for this trip anyways, comes to an end.
And I absolutely cannot wait to come back.
No, for sure. It's amazing. The resort itself, the Grace Bay waters, the coral reef down the beach, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
We cannot wait to come back, and we cannot wait for you to come and visit yourself. And if you're interested in doing that, of course, we can help make that happen, as we are travel agents and our services are completely free. So feel free to reach out via the travel agent information that's in the description of this video. Even if you've recently booked on your own, you may still be able to transfer that booking to our agency, and we can help you the rest of the way. That is completely free too. So we hope we hear from you soon. Well, thank you for joining us for this playlist, but as always, it's on to the next one. So we are signing off for tonight and signing off from Beaches Turks and Caicos. We'll see you next time. Happy travels! If you love the letter G, make a grouchy face. Play a grouchy song on your air guitar.